Morning. So, cheers, Kristen. It's very appropriate because that's the song they're giving me, the theme tune to Cheers. So you'll have some added names there. It'll come up because I'm sure it's only just a theme tune, it's not a record. There'll be names on the credits that might be important. And I do know that Kirstie Alley died and she was in Cheers. Pretty sure she was in Cheers. So that might have something. Kirstie and Ali, and I've just spoke to Al in Australia this morning, whose mum passed, so that could be relevant for her. If you like a tipple, if you like to go to pub, if you've got a favourite local that you go to, that could be for you. Cheers. Let's see, absent friends. So it's the 15th of December 2022. Time's rolling on. I still haven't got the tree up. You know what I'm like? It could be Christmas Eve. But now I've got time to put the tree up. We'll see. First of all, I've got to find somewhere to put all my bloody tarot cards because they live on the table that I use for my Christmas tree. So that's going to be fun. So let's see what they've got for us today, shall we? It is the Devil card, so we want it in the reverse because and we're getting rid of the toxicity. There was Sam, wasn't there? There was Woody, there was Cliff. Postman. Now then, we've got postal strike, haven't we, in England? So postmen could be important. Can't remember where it's set even. Maybe something to do with the town that it's set in. At some point in the night they gave me the Osmonds. Love me for a reason, but we've had that before. So I tend to ignore them when they come in the night. But that could have some significance for you. I don't know all the names. Donnie, Marie. So let's see. I think it's a bit stiff this morning. Heating's on, so hopefully it'll warm up pretty quick. So we've got unconditional love from a female, water sign, possibly a Scorpio, shared resources, and the reproductive organs. But it's in the upright, so that it's unconditional love. It could be a Scorpio cuspa, which is Scorpio is Libra, late Scorpio is Sagittarius. And we have Gemini, the choice. It came up yesterday, didn't it? So making the right choice for you. Could be something to do with siblings, hands, arms, shoulder issues, siblings of your children. But above all, it's communication, clear communication and choices. 6 or 24, massively important, positive energy. Someone is drained unhappy, feeling empty. There may have been the loss of a child. This card is unusual because this card, even though it's in the dark, isn't drained. So you may be quite happy but just not feeling like you're complete. So, and in the shadows we have the Rider. So maybe a love in secret. The answer is no. So this could be a much hoped for birth of a child is not taking place, or a new beginning is not taking place. It's not saying it won't ever take place, it's just saying for now, 9 months, it's not possible. But there is so much love here because we've got the couple. We've got the Cancer and the Scorpio couple. It doesn't have to be those signs. It can be anybody that's mutual love. They love unconditionally each other. But it may be in secret. So Cancer or Cancer cusper of any gender. Early Cancer is Gemini. Late Cancer is Leo. And it has to be said he's got a fish round his neck, which is unusual because that's a sign of Pisces. That's not, a Pisces is not in control of its emotions, ever. Not if it's a full Pisces. So they're both very sure of their emotions. They both mutually care. But in between this is a choice, a no, and possibly unfaithfulness. So something's gone on between these two, even though the love is there. So the Osmond song does have a bearing on this. Love me for a reason, but let that reason be love, not for any other reason. And these two maybe aren't sure that someone loves them for themselves, because they have to love themselves enough to think they're worth it. So this isn't over, whatever this is. But there is delays. Delays in travel, delays in this new beginning. The snake, the Ouroboros, the snake that eats itself. So the shedding of the skin, the year of the snake, and the fixed signs of Taurus, Leo, Scorpio and Aquarius. Scorpio is mentioned there. And thankfully, this is how we wanted it. Today's card is neutral, but it does say that we are breaking the shackles. False promises, don't sign anything, no contracts, because this is becoming a very, very heavy burden to carry. So 10 days, 9 months, no happiness because of the choices. There is something coming between these two. $21 is negative, 15 today's is positive, but the most important is the 6 or the 24 choices. Your choices have consequences, and those consequences shape your destiny. So someone chose to reject this offer of love. There it is. Sitting on the fence, trying to juggle maybe two people. This could be a third party situation. And it could be to do with your siblings, or you, or a Gemini, or a Capricorn. Yeah, Gemini again. Gemini on Gemini. Communicate. Communication is the key. There may be something or someone new about to enter your life. It could be an appliance even, something that makes your life better. A miracle, medically especially. There will be no more false masks. You will see clearly someone's true colours. If it's someone new entering your life, it could be someone that works with blades, discs, cups or wood. And anything from a hairdresser to a surgeon, a barista to a potter. I could go on, but I'm not going to. 1028 is positive. Miracles can happen, but you have to think positive. What you think can happen will happen. Yeah, but you're going to have to fight for this. You can't sit back, and no peace for the wicked is what they're telling me. You have to get up off your ass and do something. And there it is, no peace for the wicked, because somebody is apathetic. They think either somebody's coming to save them or not, or that it'll all blow over. It won't. You have to fight for what you want. Stop being stubborn and apathetic. Yeah. All mouth and no trousers. There you go, Len. That man of no action. Aries energy. Early Aries is Pisces. And late Aries is Taurus. So, all mouth and no trousers. No action. Could be a male or female, but it's usually a male. Fire sign energy. Yeah, somebody's being blocked. There's no communication. Something is coming between people. Misinformation. Feeling stuck, unable to move on. Issues with communication and the internet. There he is again, Aries. Only this time, he's breaking the shackles. He's shoulders back, chest out, and looking the world in the eye. This is your rebirth, your new beginning. Once you break the shackles, but you have to have the strength of character to stand in your truth. 4/31, Aries energy. Government officials, bosses, father figures, success, but only if you have self-esteem and self-respect and stand in your values. Yeah, which means somebody's going to have to walk away from this heavy burden. The new moon on the 23rd, possibly, but the 18th is important. We've had this all the way through. There is an internal struggle going on, or an external struggle with a boss, a father figure, whatever it is, government official, or just internally within yourself. And no one can make that choice for you but you. You are birthing a new future for yourself. And what you believe will happen, will happen. The path is going to become very, very clear to you. So it's about choices. 18. It's not going to be easy. Nothing worth having ever is. And you're going to have to fight for it. So, 8 months walking away, which is why for 9 months nothing can happen. You have to turn your back on something that's not making you happy. Burning the candle at both ends will cause burnout. There he is again. No bloody action. All mouth and no trousers. Aries energy. Cancer. Absolutely beautiful. Taking back control of your life. Moving on and being a success. A new vehicle for some. A choice, a miracle, and success. 7 or 25. Absolutely beautiful. Bringing this internal struggle of your shadow and your light, bringing them together to work in unison towards your success. You're back on the right path. 7 or 25. Positive energy. Once you make the right choice. Apologies will be needed. Massive apologies. Again, we've got the honey country if you're out there. The honey, the person in uniform, the person of a darker complexion, possibly Virgo energy, so health issues, slow improvements in career and finance, so maybe you'll get that new vehicle country. It could be someone with a scar on the leg, a limp, an amputation, but above all it's Virgo cusp and apologies are needed. Early Virgo is Leo, late Virgo is Libra. And then we have another night, Sagittarius. Sagittarius cusp. Study, universities, hips, thighs, addictions, acting in haste, repenting at leisure. Not finishing what you started. One night stands even. Sagittarius is early Sagittarius is Capricorn, late Sagittarius is Aquarius. Oh, there it is. So, illness, bad temper, a Leo perhaps, a power struggle is going on, internally or externally. 8 or 26 is negative. And again, that moon, lack of clarity, that internal or external struggle keeps going on. So the 18 could go either way, it depends on your choices. Again, no action is being taken and there's a lot of gossip. Fire sign children maybe. And you have to come off that fence and walk away. Someone's being unreliable and unpredictable with finances. Taurus energy. So, I'm not speaking the truth about material matters. Early Taurus is Aries. Late Taurus is Gemini. And it's about the 11th house of friends. So this may be going on with a friend of yours. The number 35. Or it may be friends with benefits. Who knows? 35. Don't walk behind me, I may not lead. Don't walk in front of me, I may not follow. Just walk beside me and be my friend. And that's near enough what I have on my cover photo, isn't it? Walk beside me. Lead me, guide me, walk beside me. 3 graces of hope, faith and charity, the bonds of friendship. Rely upon the support of friends and other associations. You must not attempt to do this alone. You are going to need help. So groups, associations, alliances, ideals, aspirations in a public or social arena. So the pub may be cheers, gathering, getting together, making plans, planning. It is everything to do with the collective that comes from groups, people who identify and align with each other to make social change. So it could be like a resistance group. By combining our energies with others, we can make our world, but more importantly, the domain of others, a better place. It's about destiny. That's where we started. what we decide to give before we leave this earth, our sole purpose. The 11th house deals with the greater good and giving up to an ideal. So hopes, wishes and dreams coming true, but only if you face the chaos head on. The 11th house says we are not in this world alone, and that it is time to aim higher and go among the broader society to work with others or share energies, as it's not a good time to work on your own. The support of allies and other groups are necessary. The 11th house points how we are distinct. It is a reminder that we are unique among our group of friends, and when this card turns up in a reading, the focus is on friends, what groups you belong to, and who you associate with. To achieve your objectives, pooling your resources with others may be necessary. So if you are in a bad situation, as far as food, money, heating, whatever it is, get together with your friends. See how you can save money by buying in bulk, stuff like that. Think about it, plan. To achieve your objective, there are changes in friendships and associations. You may be able to achieve an important goal or desire based upon who you know. It represents a collective creativity. A friend may have the very information you need to further advance your cause or goal. It could be through a friendship of lovers or spouses that you will attain your dream. This means you're about to hook up with the right people, someone new coming into your life. At the correct time. It's about the people you know and the organisations you associate with. Even though it's a fortuitous time to join a class, club or society, it's also important for you to stand out. Others will support your individuality. Sometimes this indicates a sudden appearance or disappearance of an old friend, unfinished business. The 11th house also a house of stepchildren and children who belong to your lover. What did I say? Issues involved such children may arise, so look to the surrounding cards for the meaning. The collective, those who support you as a friend, can sometimes indicate open rivals, yes. It could be a spirited competition between you and another, bringing out the best in both of you. But in the end, what works out is what works out best for all. So it's not a good time to serve your own needs. It's time to be a comrade and give consideration to your friends. 3 of Cups, the 3 fates, hope, charity and faith. Celebrations. The number 7 is the gift. The crystal. So it amplifies us, doesn't it? The gift. Communication is a gift. This is the famous carving at Newgrange. I received a gift indeed from the elemental messenger one morning, holding out a double terminated quartz. Her message was clear. Crystals help with our communications with the other realms, like a two-way radio. Quartz crystal in particular is an amplifier and therefore aids with our perceptions of energy and also allows messengers from the other realms to make their messages stronger. Quartz comes in many shapes and sizes and is also a constituent of many other crystals. We can use it as a substitute for any crystal that we don't have. Due to its ability to allow channeled energy to work through it, we are also able to use it to help with our communication to other beings. The gift that making contact with other realms brings is truly something to be grateful for. Understanding that there are other realms coinciding with our own may be something foreign to you, because in Western society we are led to believe that in order for something to be true, it must be backed by science or proven to exist. The other realms require your faith and belief first, in order for you to see and sense them. In drawing this card, it may be showing us that something positive is coming our way. The outcome is favourable, or it is time to make contact with the other realms. Ask them to make themselves known as to you. Invite them into your world and ask yourself what, without protecting yourself, remember that, what you can give in return. This doesn't need to be anything material, it can simply be an act of kindness for someone else, or paying it forward kind of deed. See the gift in everything, even in the situation you feel is negative. There is always a lesson for growth in every situation. So ask the gift of wisdom that the elementals can give you. So this is a learning process, massively important. 53, and the overall energy is 12. So stagnancy, so being stuck, feeling stuck, which was the 6 of Swords reversed. During the long winter, everything grinds to a halt in the fields. Ice holds up water. The earth shrinks and hides the seed. So we've got to wait. A moment of simplicity and of withdrawal, a patient wait before acting. Reconsider a situation and be prepared before you act. What do I say about planning? There are adverse situations that will hamper any initiative you have at this time. And then 53, progress and development will take place. The immutable mountain contemplates, so the immovable object, how the wind moves in its surroundings. So think about it, how to get out of this situation. There is a space and time for all forms of nature. When method one achieves the goal, so think about planning. Let us continue firm and coherent while we climb the steps, respecting the natural rhythm of evolution. Life's process is gradual and takes time. One should not be hasty, so act in haste, repent at leisure, plan before taking action. A lot of planning if it's going to take 9 months. Yeah, but there is an opportunity coming your way, don't miss it. We are all presented with opportunities and are expected to flow with the current that comes our way, so we have to make the right choice. Drawing this angel card suggests that something will be made available to you, and it's up to you to use it to your greatest advantage. So be alert, be aware, and be prepared. What I say, plan, be prepared. You can, of course, make your own opportunities. If you knock on enough doors, one will inevitably be open to you. So you are reminded to persevere, for it may be that a door that was once previously locked is now being opened a crack. That couple. Quieten your mind and ask the angels to help you. Be ready for any and all opportunity. Massively important. Aries, what I say, and it's karma. And it's the 8th house of Scorpio, transformations. So it's not going away, is it? It's important. 8th house of Scorpio. It's the reproductive organs, funeral parlours, cemeteries, labour wards, ancestral property, interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual union, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance and other people's money, metaphysics, to do with spirit. And it is karmic rewards. In Aries, it is a path of self-development. The soul is learning to be separate, self-sufficient individual, centered around the self without selfishness, with the courage to initiate change and to evolve independently of others. And the North Node in the 8th house. Karmic evolution demands that the soul explore sex, birth, death and rebirth, sharing resources with others. What did I say? It's about shared resources. So a very interesting one. Thanks for listening. I'll get the song right up as soon as I can. It's a busy day again. Thanks for listening. Bye.